Build walls to break the chain of human solidarity, separate peoples, and protect the happiness of some from the misery of others? It's too late to be a pessimist. I know that a single human can knock down every wall. It's too late to be a pessimist. Worldwide, 4 children out of 5 attend school. Never has learning been given to so many human beings. Everyone, from richest to poorest, can make a contribution. Lesotho, one of the world's poorest countries, is proportionally the one that invests most in its people's education. Qatar, one of the world's richest states, has opened its doors to the best universities. Culture, education, research, and innovation are inexhaustible resources. In the face of misery and suffering, millions of NGOs prove that solidarity between peoples is stronger than the selfishness of nations. In Bangladesh, a man thought the unthinkable and founded a bank that lends only to the poor. In 30 years, it has changed the lives of 150 million people. Antarctica is a continent with immense natural resources that no country can claim for itself, a natural reserve devoted to peace and science. A treaty signed by 49 states has made it a treasure shared by all humanity. It's too late to be a pessimist. Governments have acted to protect nearly 2% of the world's territorial waters. It's not much, but it's 2 times more than 10 years ago. The first natural parks were created just over a century ago. They cover over 13% of the continents. They create spaces where human activity is in step with the preservation of species, soils, and landscapes. This harmony between humans and nature can become the rule, no longer the exception. In the United States, New York has realized that nature does for us. These forests and lakes supply all the drinking water the city needs. In South Korea, the forests have been devastated by war. Thanks to a national reforestation program, they once more cover 65% of the country. More than 75% of paper is recycled. Costa Rica has made a choice between military spending and the conservation of its lands. The country no longer has an army. It prefers to devote its resources to education, ecotourism, and the protection of its primary forest. Gabon is one of the world's leading producers of wood. It enforces selective logging, not more than 1 tree every hectare. Its forests are one of the country's most important economic resources, but they have the time to regenerate. Programs exist that guarantee sustainable forest management. They must become mandatory. For consumers and producers, justice is an opportunity to be seized. When trade is fair, when both buyer and seller benefit, everybody can prosper and earn a decent living. How can there be justice and equity between people whose only tools are their hands and those who harvest their crops with a machine and state subsidies? Let's be responsible consumers. Think about what we buy. It's too late to be a pessimist. I've seen agriculture on a human scale. It can feed the whole planet. If meat production doesn't take the food out of people's mouths. I've seen fishermen who take care of what they catch and care for the riches of the ocean. I've seen houses producing their own energy. 5,000 people live in the world's first ever eco-friendly district in Freiburg, Germany. Other cities partner the project. Mumbai is the 1,000th to join them.
So when is our government going to give us those panels in California and Florida and Texas to put on our roofs?
Energy sources a top priority.
Or do they just plan on exterminating us
At 80% of the
as their contribution?
Fossil energy sources. Every week, 2
I don't consider myself exterminable.
But I have also seen
I consider myself living, breathing, and I plan on staying that way, you fucking cocksuckers!
Rather than the air.
Give me something to make energy
Nobody knows yet.
by putting it on my roof! We should all have these things on our roofs!
Powered by the Earth's heat, geothermal power. I have seen a sea snake lying on the swell to absorb the energy of the waves and produce electricity. I have seen wind farms off the coast of Denmark that produce 20% of the country's electricity. The USA, China, India, Germany, and Spain are the biggest investors in renewable energy. They have already created
I am not
over
dying.
2.5 million
So
jobs.
some fat motherfucking pig
Doesn't the wind blow?
can suck all my fucking money
Between desert expanses, baking
and go fuck his bitch next to his pool every day.
linked, and the Earth is linked to the sun, its original energy source. Can humans not?
And he cut down 1 million motherfucking trees to prove his point.
Power. The sun gives the Earth the same amount.
Fuck you, dick.
As that consumed
I'm living.
by all
You're dying.
humanity in one.
I live. You die.
The Earth exists. The sun's energy will be inexhaustible.
I'm not bringing no fucking railroads into anywhere near where I live.
What to do is learn to cultivate the sun.
I'm not letting you bring your fucking
The examples
guns
testify to
and your
the
tanks
They lay down markers
on my back.
human adventure
I'm not building the railroad on my back for you to kill me.
and share.
You hear me, cocksucker? No. Instead of spending billions of dollars in California and Florida on a rail, you're gonna give us the shit you have so we can have energy and put these panels on our roofs
It's time to come to
so we can watch your fucking entertainment news
is not what's going
without breaking our backs every day.
remains.
We're gonna break our backs one time. We're gonna put the shit on our roofs and we're gonna have energy
Thousands of rivers, lakes,
so we can run our computers and keep an eye on what the fuck you're doing. That's all there is.
we know that the solutions are there today. We all have the power to change.
I hereby
So what are we waiting for?
declare I'm not down with this. I didn't sign in for some top secret government deal. Well, we'll make sure we'll do our part. There's going to be a catastrophe and half of 30% of our country won't be around anymore. I didn't sign any of this shit. It's up for us to write what happens next. I say we take the fat pigs and fucking roast them, and then let the bears come eat them, and then let the bears shit, and when the bears fucking shit, make love, have babies, and that fucking make some more trees that protect the sun from burning all the rest of the water that's left in our ground away, then we'll have some water and some little plants that give us more oxygen. Yes. So we grab some pigs and fucking burn them, and we let the bears come eat them. That's a better idea than me dying. Fuck yeah. Fuck yes. It's a fucking fantastic idea. What do y'all think? We just burned some fucking pigs. Hey, talk about the ones who fucking want us to die as doing their part. No, we can do our part. We can put these things on and we can stop burning that oil. As long as we all stop burning the oil, we did our part. Which means I'm going to have to turn this off to do my part. Okay? I already, I don't have water running. I'm doing my part right now. I do not have water running. Okay, that's not a huge part. You figure I should have done the other one. But how am I going to transfer you this information so you know I'm doing my part? I can't just telepathically right yet talk to everyone and make sure, is there other people with me? Is there other people want to do this? You know, because I do it by myself. Okay, that's fine. It didn't go very far. And then I have to suffer by having to live in the woods by myself. You know, it'd be different were I to be married and have someone, but I'm all alone in this world, you know? I don't have anybody here. I'm just alone in this big ass house with 4 bedrooms, and I'm single, and I'm good looking, and I can dance, and I'm smart, and I'm funny, and I'm all by myself. And I can't find a job because there aren't any, so I can't do my part that way. And I have 1 billion seeds from all over the world. China, I mean real seeds. Real seeds. Plumerias and things from Australia that can grow carnivorous man-eating plants. And honey and magnet and bee attractors, bee plants and butterfly magnets. I have all kinds of stuff. Well, anyways, I'm not going to go out real easy. Like I said, I don't want to die. So I'm making a stand right here in this house, 441 Eagle Drive, Poinciana, Florida, area code 34759. And there's a lot of peculiarities, so man, before y'all look it up and find, yeah. I am one unique person. I slip through the crack every step along the way. And I have a lot more tricks up the sleeve, you know. I'm not doing anything illegal. I'm not doing anything illegal, and I'm for everything good. I haven't said anything wrong yet, or that would be considered, you know, I'm just right on this edge that I'm saying. I don't want to die. I want to live. And I want to know, are there other people like me? Listen, this is what's going to happen. We keep doing, okay, you say, okay, then they say what? The methane that's trapped in Siberia, that'll release. Guess what? When it's all released, guess what happens? It takes away our Earth's electromagnetic protection. And then, instead of those asteroids that would have missed us or deflected away, they enter in and boom. And then everyone's dead. And then it starts over. That's what happens. Do you see? Do y'all understand? Now this one that's coming here in about, this isn't really like the end of it. Okay? This isn't the one that boom and everyone's dead and it starts over. This is like a small one. It's like containable. Who knows what's going to happen? You know, in God's oversight, He said, you know, I don't want to destroy them all. Let's keep going with this experiment or something. Anyways, but it may not even have to. Yes, there's people going to school. Who knows? Maybe we can take all the coffee in the world and grind it up and drop it on the North Poles and start clogging up so all that water doesn't keep melting quite so fast. Just like a Band-Aid, but a Band-Aid doesn't work unless you stop running. You know, you keep running, well, your cut's going to keep bleeding. But your Band-Aid, and you sit down and you rest. You sit down and you relax and you realize, why did I need the Band-Aid? I hurt myself. I had been playing too hard. Well, okay, I can put the Band-Aid and rest and let the heart stop pounding and it'll stop bleeding. And as long as I learn from that, and you know, we're going to have little mistakes along the way and hurt ourselves and stub our toe and bleed. But as long as we learn from it and don't go out so reckless, then it should. And in time, like the great sequoia trees, you know, after thousands of years, that, you know, we're not going to be stubbing our toe and hurting ourselves on silly stuff. We're going to be wisdom and strong and majestic. But I mean, it's, you know, we have to start as saplings, and we're, you know, so we're definitely gonna have a little we're definitely in for a little bit of a stub our toe here, but it's not irreversible. But man, we can even do much better, man. We don't have to like, oh, see, the thing is, the stub or toe, okay, what are we going to do as, okay, we know what's up. Okay, so we have to kill half of humanity. We don't. We just have to not let the pigs that want to be rich, they would rather waste all our resources and transport all to show they're so smart they can move all the water from the ocean to the desert where 1 million people will come and then 1 million people will die. And that person and his family lived high on the hog all those years. That did it. That made this invention that could do it. And everyone else suffered. And he would not share it because he's greedy. That's what the pyramids are all about. Greed. You fucking bastards. They wouldn't ever show the secret to the people. Lord forbid everyone would be equal. Okay. I am going to give the secrets of the pyramids back to the people. But before I do, I definitely need, wow, just admitting I know the secrets of the pyramids is going to be dangerous. So, anyone who believes me, they better come around by tomorrow, because I figure by tomorrow, all the bad guys are going to be here. So, let's, you know, for those who care about their children, and they live in Florida, come look me up, because anyone who lives in Central Florida right now, namely Kissimmee, Orlando, you're the ones that, you're the ones that are coming for first. I guarantee it. That's what that tie rail is for. You know, when you, obviously you're not going to lay down and let them kill you. So, that first wants you to work. They'll give you some water and food every day for working. And then, with your works, the rail will come in and then they're going to fucking kill you. With your works. Your work, the rail, will bring the implementation. And fuck, all you correct, political correct, implement. The destruction of your own demise. Okay? You're going to build the rails that's going to bring the man to kill you. And you can be so stupid, you're going, oh, look, he cares about me. He's giving me a little bit of meat and some water. But all you had to do is go to the pond next door and pull out the meat. The alligator, that tastes probably better and it's better for you than all that meat they're giving you every day. Are we stupid? We're growing our own cattle. We can sustain ourselves. We can even share with our fellow states. We have more than enough. So how is it that we don't have enough money? I don't understand. How can Florida not have enough money? We have all the sunshine in the world. We should have all the energy in the world. We have all the Disney in the world. We have all the cows in the world. How can we not have enough money? Something isn't right. I know math. I'm very smart at math. And 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 keep equaling 1. Where's all those other ones going? Okay. Hopefully this is going downward. Because this is going to be a long night. Hopefully by morning there'll be a lot of people talking about this one. I need the first few people, as long as, hey, my house is open to you. I have water. And I have a little bit of food. But I have food stamps. I hopefully will cash all those in by morning, because I don't want to keep doing that. But man, they force me in a corner. I have to take what I can and then tough it out. But man, they force me into it. Oh well, we'll see what happens. I'll show you what I have. Not a lot. No meat. Yeah, I do. Some Jimmy Dean. About $300 in food stamps, probably more. And lots of water. They cut my water off. That's okay though. I have plenty in here for a while. For a while, that is. I mean, I can hold out. And every 7 years, acorns. So my whole backyard is full of protein. Because there's a jillion acorns. And they're not poisonous because I researched it on Answers. Yahoo Answers. Yeah, I have a jillion acorns in my yard. So, I mean, I could sit there and eat 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 for like probably a year. And still have food. Well, maybe not that long. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know as far as how much water I have, but I have quite a bit. So anyways.